CWSFL Season 15 Gold Bowl is getting ready to start as we're here on AWSN ready to kick it off. But before we get into the Bangkok Pandas 9-1 taking on the 5-5 Ghana Gazelles, let's get ready to see what our keys to winning for each team is going to look like. For the Bangkok Pandas, number one, man, you got to lead with Jalen Jones. Jalen Jones has been the heart and soul of this team for these past few seasons, and as they look to be the first team ever in CWSFL history to three-peat, they're going to need Jalen Jones to lead the way in that backfield. And when you can't go with Jalen Jones, number two is Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow in the two regular season matchups between the Gazelles, he didn't get a whole lot of action in the first game, and it was led by Jalen Jones, and it was a blowout victory for the Pandas. Game 2, Ghana Gazelles walk out of that one with a victory, and it was Joe Burrow who had a little bit more passing volume in that one, and he just was not able to get it done. Not a rough outing from him, and it led to a Gazelles victory. If you're going to want to win this Gold Bowl here in three-peat, you're going to need Joe Burrow to hit his passes when he does pass. You expect Jalen Jones to lead the way with majority of the workload, but when you do pass, Joe Burrow has to connect. And then number 3, you're going to need that defensive line to make a difference, because Drew Davis III has been tearing it up for the Gazelles. As he's been a late game closer, he's been able to be able to lean on him in long third down situations, and it's made them a Gold Bowl team. They're here, they're in it, 5-5 this season, and if you want to win it and get your first Gold Bowl win here for the franchise, who's been nothing but down years until TLK came into the GM room, he came into the front office, new ownership, he said things is going to change. He put out a 3-season plan, and he's exceeded that 3-season plan as he's 5-5. He's in the Gold Bowl, had an overtime win against the 10-0 Salt Lake City Comets last week in the Final Four, and now he's going to try to get it done here today. And he's going to need Drew Davis III to be on fire on those outside runs, man. He's got to lead the team. They try to be a very balanced offense, so you also need Mike Vick Jr., man, to be on point. But for Mike Vick Jr. to be on point, the Pandas have an amazing secondary. On paper, great across the board. So you need your receivers, you need your guys like Cubs Bryant, Lee Nick, and Matt Hunter to really step up and get involved and get open on those routes. That way Mike Vick Jr. can hit them, because Mike Vick Jr., man, if they get open, he'll find you, and it's a recipe for success. On paper, the Gazelles have one of the best offenses in the league, and it's also why they split the season series 1-1. It's going to be a lot of fun here. And you need Aaron Jones on that defensive line, man. You need him to get going. He takes up a lot of space on the D-line. A lot of offensive linemen have to worry about him, which frees up other people on the D-line to get into the backfield. Now, the Pandas having one of the weaker offensive lines in the league this season, you got to think the Gazelles are going to look to try to capitalize on that, as well as knowing they have Trey Martin in the second, Alex Stain, Phillip Allen in the secondary. They can trust that their guys can hold up there and let the D-line do their thing. It's going to be a lot of fun seeing how this one plays out. The Ghana Gazelles are really got an uphill battle hill, but it's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of people think it's going to be closer than some are making it out to be. I agree. I think it's going to be an amazing game. Bangkok Pandas looking to be the first team to three-peat. Ghana Gazelles looking for their first Gold Bowl in franchise history after breaking the record their franchise record for regular season wins. Their first trip to the playoffs, they're in the Gold Bowl. Can they do the unthinkable? It's going to be a lot of fun. Gold Bowl 15's getting ready to come up live from Sao Paulo. First time ever here for hosting a Gold Bowl. It's been an amazing time. Appreciate everybody watching and tuning in. Let's get ready for some fun. We're live from the field here in Sao Paulo, where we got the Bangkok Pandas taking on the Ghana Gazelles here in Gold Bowl 15. Man, this one is going to be a lot of fun, and we cannot wait to get this one started as kickoff is getting ready to happen, and it is going to be a good one. kickoff is underway here in Gold Bowl 15, and that was an incredible kickoff, opening kickoff there by Drew Davis III, and ooh, he is swallowed up there on the outside by Jay Rugger for a 2-yard loss after an amazing kickoff to start this Gold Bowl. Put the Gazelles in amazing field position to start this one. And you get a first down, you're in field goal range because you have a great kicker back there, as we saw from the Salt Lake City Comets game where they hit a game winner there in overtime, won that 60-57 that put them into this game here against the Bangkok Pandas. These teams are very familiar with each other as they matched up twice in the regular season, split that 1-1 as both teams, man, 2 different performances in each game, but that one was both of those were a lot of fun. And here we are. Like I said, you get close to a first down, you're at field goal range because you have a great kicker back there. Looks to put this one through, and this, just like that, on the opening drive, Gazelles score 3 points, and they jump out to an early 3-0 lead here in the opening minute of the game. Now we get to see the Bangkok Pandas offense led by Joe Burrow and Jalen Jones come out on the field for the first time here in this one, as the Pandas will look to try to make some action here in this one and become the first team to three-peat in league history. We knew Jalen Jones was going to be the workhorse in this one as he gets started to a huge 36-yard run on the outside there to get things going for this Pandas offense. They're going to lean on Jones. They tend to do that in big games, and they're going to do that here in this one. Ooh, getting Bebo going there early in this one with a 1-yard or a 7-yard reception there. Jalen Jones just barely gets past the defensive lineman then. Defensive lineman who was breaking free there on that one. Could have been a big tackle for a loss, but turned into a huge gain on the outside for a first down. And they're in the red zone here. Gonna look to try to score here and take the lead. Jalen Jones right up the middle. Ooh, I thought he was gonna get in there, but it looks like they stop him just short. 17-yard run, 3 runs here already to start on the opening drive for Jones, and man, he's being very, very efficient with those runs. Just like that, Pandas are in the end zone. Touchdown on the opening drive, 1-yard run for Jones, and they're gonna look to try to go up 7-3 here. As Mike Vick Jr. is already putting his helmet back on, he's getting the offense ready to go, and he's telling them, man, if they're gonna want to win, they're gonna need to put up points. A majority of their drives here because it's going to be a tough task. But it's alright. Keeping the spirits high over there on the sideline is that offense, man. They're pumped. They're ready to go. This has been a very, very balanced offense with the passing from their receivers with Cubs, Bryant, Lee Nick, Matt Hunter, and then you even can get Drew Davis involved a little bit there in the pass game as well, man. It's been very strong, and Drew Davis has done an incredible job running the ball coming into this game. Been a slow start here on this one, but trying to do it again. Oh, what a catch to tip drill, Lee Nick. Look at that. What a flip of the field position right there. 49-yard catch and run right there off the tip drill for Lee Nick. It's not what they drew up, but it is what just happened. And they'll take it as they are now flipping the field. They're at the 30-yard line here, and they are trying to move the ball here, get a little momentum on offense. Ooh. Pandas throwing their hands up, man. They are getting their hands up. They are getting them on the ball, and they are trying to do something here. Make it tough for the Gazelles to catch. Lee Nick said that doesn't matter. I can catch it off whatever. Big play right there. Cubs, Bryant over the middle. You got to love to see a 16-yard catch, and the Gazelles are in the red zone, ready to attempt to take the lead here if they could score a touchdown. If not, at least get a field goal. Going to run it up the middle, and there's no way to go. Tristan Moore Jr., Banana Bowl linebacker, all Gold Bowl linebacker, came over from the Pegasi in the offseason. Has been a great addition to the Pandas. Ooh, interception! Mad Max in the end zone. It picks off Mike Vick Jr. Wow. Dante Green is in the in attendance here at this game as he played for the Bangkok Pandas, won a couple gold medals with them, and now his family and Mike Vick Jr. is here playing for the Gazelles. He's wearing a one of those half jerseys for each team here, trying to look like Kelsey's mom out there in the stands. But great to see him out there in the stadium. Panda's gonna look at. Ooh, he can't complete a pass. Debo Samuels Jr. for 15 yards. Phillip Allen is there for a deflection. And it's going to be 3rd and 5 here. You got to look. You're going to try to get this into Jalen Jones' hands. As you want to get keep this drive moving here. As they will keep the drive moving. You gotta turn over there in the end zone. Gazelles are really moving the ball. You killed their momentum. You got the interception there by Bad Max, and a huge 3rd down right there, and they convert. Joe Burrow's going to try to run and break free, and he does not. Man, you got to get some speed. He took off, and it looked like he was running for an hour and couldn't get anywhere. Leave the running to Jalen Jones, my man. What a catch by Debo. Turns a 2nd and 13 and a 3rd and 8. Another big 3rd down here, and the Pandas are going to look to try to convert. They have been a very aggressive offense as they do look to go for it on 4th down, especially when they are close to midfield. So it could be 2-down territory for them. Ooh, maybe not now after a big stop right there. The big bot comes up for a 3-yard tackle for loss on Jalen Jones. They love to get it to Jalen Jones on 3rd down, no matter. Does not matter if it's 3rd and long, 3rd and short. It's what they like to do. Gazelles are ready for it. They've watched their film. They have prepared. Another big return here from Drew Davis, the 3rd in the special teams unit. Give him 39 yards on that return. Already amazing field position for the Gazelles starting out here. You gotta love that one. Mike Vick gonna hand it off to his. Fumble! And the Gazelles recover. Wow, that could have been a dangerous situation. The Gazelles, man, they have continued to get into amazing field position on 3 drives now. In the first one, they come up with a field goal. They get points. That's fine. The second one, you get an interception in the end zone. And now they almost fumble it right there on the first offensive drive of this third possession here. That is tough right there. But first down right there, back in the red zone. Here at the 25. Drew Davis cannot find any running room. It's this Pandas defensive line, man. They have shown up. They have came to play. This front 7 is making an impact. Good catch right there by Lee Nick. 5 yards, make it 3rd and 5. You got 11 on 2nd and long. Get a couple yards there, make it 3rd and manageable. Got him in the end zone. There it is. Touchdown lead. Ghana Gazelles have taken the lead here in the second quarter with 3:59 left remaining here before halftime. And that was an amazing pass from Mike Vick Jr. to Lee Nick. And they're going for 2. Wow. Instead of making it a field goal game, they're going to make it. Ooh. I don't know about that call on the sideline. You can see TLK, the general manager, sitting up there in the Gazelle suite, man, shaking his head like, what in the world? Who called that 2-point conversion up right there? Why not just kick the extra point? Interesting call. But either way, they are up 9-7 here in the Gold Bowl 15. How will the Pandas choose the answer? How about a deep ball to Debo? Debo comes up with a huge pass play right there as Joe Burrow's 3 for 4, 53 yards now here to end this first half. And he finds Samuel Brown Jr. and he cannot get to the end zone, man. He gotta be quicker than that. But it's a 31-yard catch on his first reception here. As that was a beautiful route, beautiful pass, beautiful play for the Pandas. Look at that touch. Ooh, what a spin move. Didn't need it, but he did it anyway. Ooh. Big P getting involved. 3 plays for the Pandas, man. 3 receivers caught a pass and a touchdown. Pandas are back on board with the lead here as it is 14-9. It could be 14-10, but the Gazelles choose to go for it on that last drive. Or go for 2 on that last drive. We'll have to see if that's going to come back and bite them. Because, wow. But this has been an amazing first half so far. Pandas have the lead 14-9. Drew Davis the third with a 16-yard return on the kickoff. Jay Money coming up with another big play right there as this Pandas defensive line. They are making it very tough in this first half. But that is a 10-yard play right there, as it is 3rd and 1. Now you turn a 2nd and long into a 3rd and short. You have to love those second downs right there. You didn't get the first down, but you made it very, very, very manageable on 3rd down. Bring out the chains. Didn't think it was needed, but they get a first down right there. Drew Davis the third on the outside, and he has nothing but open space and green grass ahead as he is tackled after a gain of 25 yards. Ghana Gazelles are moving the ball here as we are now under 2 minutes in the second quarter. Halftime is approaching. You gotta think you can take the lead here, or at least make this thing a little closer of a game to take it into halftime for the Gazelles. Got to get points on the board while taking up as much time as possible. Everyone knows you got to win the middle 4, the last 2 in the second, first 2 in the third. That's how championships are won. Drew Davis, 12 yards. He's at 10 rushes there, 47 yards in this first half. Only 4.7 yards per carry, but man, he is making something happen. Drew Davis, 30 yards on the outside for a touchdown. The Ghana Gazelles have taken the lead back. That was an amazing play by Drew Davis. He was really had to build into this start here, this game, as it started off kind of rough with some runs up the middle. Eventually started working him to the outside, and it started really opening the field up for this Gazelles offense, and it opened up the field for him as he just had 30 yards down the sideline for a touchdown. We are now a minute away from this halftime here, and Gold Bowl 15 at just 16-14. The 5-5 Ghana Gazelles are leading the 9-1 Bangkok Pandas. Ooh, Big P deep. 24 yards, timeout Bangkok, and a first down for the Pandas. 17 seconds left to go until halftime. They're going to try to get probably as close as possible and get a field goal out of this. There's the tight end right there, Dallas Dixon, who came over from the Vancouver Lancers. Part of some amazing battles between the Lancers and Pandas, and also a couple Gold Bowl wins there for the Lancers under that Little Johnny era. Little Johnny Arrow's coming back as well, too, so that's exciting. But look at that, Peyton. Oh, he's not going to get in there, and the Ghana Gazelles are going to take this to half with the lead. But Peyton is getting going here in this first half. Wow, what a first half there. What a game we've had so far here in the Gold Bowl 15 here on AWSN. Man, this one's going to be a lot of fun. And this is going to be amazing second half. I told y'all, though, the keys to both of these teams is their running backs. Drew Davis the third, 11 rushes, 77 yards, a touchdown, 121 return yards. That is amazing, and that is a huge part of why the Gazelles are leading this thing right now at half. Jalen Jones, 7 rushes, 75 yards, and a touchdown. Got to get him more involved here. As you see, Drew Davis with 11 rushes, Jalen Jones only with 7. You got to get those increased in the second half, especially if you want to come back. We're at 16-14. Pandas do start off with ball, so it's great for the Gazelles that they were able to hold the Pandas to no points before halftime, because they easily could have gotten field goal range. You hit that, you're up 1, and then you're going in, and then you're starting the third quarter with the ball. That's huge right there. The Gazelles won that last 2 minutes of the second quarter. Now can they win the first 2 minutes here in the third? It's going to be a lot of fun. Gold Bowl 15 on AWSN. Here we are on YouTube. It's going to be a lot of fun, man. Let's get this third quarter rolling. Second half left of season 15 CWSFL. Man, this one's been an incredible game so far. Let's see how the Pandas choose to come out here. Can they come out strong? Down 2. Jalen Jones has had a great first half. Pandas offense. I mean, everyone. The Gazelles offense. This is a great game so far. Defenses are making it tough on each other. But ooh, Jalen Jones. Wow, Jalen Jones. Jalen Jones down the sideline for a huge 50-yard run on his 8th rush, 125 yards and a touchdown. He comes out strong here in the third quarter. You know Jalen Jones has got to be the backbone here of this Pandas offense. Gazelles are looking for him everywhere, and he finds a huge run right there on the outside. Look at that, Samuel Brown Jr. 21-yard catch, his second one of the day, and ooh, he could have had 2 touchdowns right now, but instead he keeps coming up just short of the goal line. Now the Pandas are going to try to punch this in, take the lead back here in the third quarter. Well, that works. Jalen Jones for a reception and a touchdown from 4 yards out. Pandas have the lead here. They're going to bring out the kicker here for an extra point. Come on, Peter Relish. Going to look to go up 21-16 here. With 4:50 left to go here in the third. This has been an incredible goal bowl so far. The Pandas defense didn't have a whole lot of answers there in the second quarter for Drew Davis. They had some in the first. They've stopped the inside runs, but they haven't been able to stop the outside runs here on Drew Davis III. Gonna look to try to find the answers at halftime. They believe they did, but we'll see if they did. We'll see how it plays out. Doesn't look so there as Drew Davis, man. Look at that. Ooh! 24 yards on the outside there for a first down. Big time run. There's a good contain by the defense. Only gave up a yard there. They tried to run it again. Didn't work out right there. Uh-oh. The McBot getting involved. 25-yard catch. His second one of the day. 44 yards on the night. Gazelles, man, they're close punching the door here on the red zone. Ooh! Jay Rugger just shredded through the receiver there that tried to block him and made the tackle for loss on Drew Davis. 3rd and 6 here. Big third down as you're down 21-16. 3 minutes left in the third. Ooh, down goes Mike Vick Jr. as Derby tackles for loss. Comes up with a huge 9-yard tackle for loss. 4th down here. Bring out the kicker. Gonna look to make this 21-19. And that is good. From 51 yards out. What a leg. Down 2. 2:44 left in the third. Gonna need the defense to help you out now on this one. Defense did get a stop there in that first half. Probably the only stop of the... Well, no, the Pandas also got an interception. So each team got a stop there in the first half. Gazelle's gonna need to come up with another one here in this one. What a play. One-yard run right there. 3rd and 7. Pandas are usually a four down team, but with having the lead right now, still in their side, won't be that way here. You gotta hold them there on 3rd down, and they couldn't do it. 1st down, Pandas from the 36-yard line. Ooh, fumble! Recovered by Joe Burrow. Both teams now have had huge fumbles here in this one, but both teams were able to recover. That is huge. Jalen Jones on the outside. Jalen Jones. Jalen Jones. Jalen Jones, 48 yards. And just like that, the Pandas are back in the red zone, up 2. With 31 seconds left in the third, going to look to try to extend on this lead. Ooh. Peyton got rocked. Ooh, had him wide open in the end zone. Nobody was near. Looked like defense thought he had COVID. Joe Burrow could not connect with Peyton. Wow. He was wide open. I haven't seen anybody that open since. And down goes Joe Burrow. Ooh, Ghana Gazelles defense comes up with a huge red zone stop as they're going to have to hold them to 3. Peter Relish is going to come out here and try to make this back a 5-point game. Uh-oh. And it's good. Looked like it was going to curve just a tad bit, but it's good. Peter Relish from 43 yards out. And it is 24-19 here in the fourth quarter. Can the Ghana Gazelles find a way to get back into the end zone? Great return by Drew Davis. They ran over a couple Pandas, but couldn't get through them all. They're going to start here at the 26-yard line. 5:18 left in the game. What do you got, Gazelles? Time to empty the tank. How about a strong Drew Davis run? Ooh, 31 yards. Drew Davis, man, you are playing incredible. Incredible performance for Drew Davis. Uh-oh. 15-yard catch, man. That McBot is having a game at tight end. Uh-oh, Drew Davis. Uh-oh, Drew Davis. Can he get in there? Can he get in there? Can he get in there? Drew Davis, touchdown. Ghana Gazelles have taken the lead. A late fourth quarter lead here for the Gazelles. Gonna go for gonna go for 2. Gonna try to make it a field goal game. Wow. Ooh, can't do it. 1-point game. 25-24. 4:24 left here. Can the Pandas answer? So far, they've had answers for a lot of the Gazelle scores. But now, time's a ticking. What do we got for you, Joe Burrow? What do you got for us, Jalen Jones? What says you? How about a strong run up the middle? Give him a ooh. They're gonna call him second and short. Not gonna give him the benefit of the doubt on that one. Gets it right there anyway. Give him 10 on that one. First down, Jalen Jones. 15 for 198 and a touchdown. We said Jalen Jones is going to have to be more involved in this second half than he was in the first half. And, man, they are definitely getting him going. Not only that, Joe Burrow is 13 for 15, man. That is incredible here in this game. Real big improvement from the second matchup between the Gazelles and Pandas, where the Gazelles won that one. JB even getting a little involved, getting the rookie some action there when they need to give Jones a break. Ooh, second and short turns into a huge third and long now with the McBot coming up with a 9-yard tackle for loss on the sack. Wow, that is a huge game changer right there. 3rd and 11. They're going to give it to Jalen Jones. Hey, get off me. Ooh, Jalen Jones said, get off me. 57-yard run down the outside for a touchdown. He's got a hat trick, 2 rushing, 1 receiving. Incredible. 31 to 25 here with 2:32 left in the fourth quarter. Possessions are getting limited. Gazelles, what do you got? The running backs have been carrying huge in this one. Both teams have been playing incredible. Everybody's doing exactly what they need to do to win. But who's going to win? Gold Bowl 15 has not disappointed. Ooh, right there, throw it in. There's 5 Pandas right there. And no one could have caught it. No one could catch it. One Gazelle. No one came down with it. Big play right there. McBot with a huge catch for 15 yards and a first down. We're approaching the final 2 minutes. We are now under 2 minutes left in Gold Bowl 15. Can the Ghana Gazelles do it? Can they do the unthinkable? Ooh, I'm not sure what happened there. I thought he was going to be able to come down with a catch. Didn't happen. Going to give X Factor a deflection right there. Not sure if that one happened either, but we'll see. We'll see, man. It's what they got on the stats. Had to go back and watch that one. There he is, wide open. Cubs Bryant over the middle. 33 yards, his second catch. And down to the wire game. Late, under 2 minutes. Late game situation. You got to get your best players involved. You got to get your best players involved. That is not a good play call right there. TLK, you can, cameraman, show it back to him, man. He did not like that play call as well. Oh, touchdown, Lindick. His 5 receptions, 112 yards, 2 touchdowns, and the Ghana Gazelles have taken the lead here with 1:17. Oh, tied up. Now they've taken the lead, 32-31, 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. This has been an incredible performance by both teams, but really the Ghana Gazelles, man, they have been playing beautiful in the passing attack, the rushing attack. Defense is held up when it needs to hold up. They're up 32-31 right now with 1:17 left. Field goal can win it. Can the Pandas do it? That is not a good start right there, I'll tell you that. And they're going to use a timeout. No gain. Run up the middle with Jalen Jones. Final drive of the season, and this is when you need your best play calling. Ooh, big tackle from behind right there. 15 yards for Jalen Jones, but that could have been 30 if he didn't make that play. Huge, huge tackle right there. The rookie! Give it to him, man. J.B. Jr. The rookie gets a first down. Pandas call timeout. 48 seconds left. They are out of timeouts now. And you got to get as close as possible if you're playing for a field goal, because the kicking has been a little shaky this year. Debo, 6-yard catch. The field goal unit has been a little bit shaky this year, so you got to get as close as possible. But Peter Relish is warming up on the sideline. What a catch by Debo. 18-yard catch. His 5th reception of the game for 77 yards. And the Pandas down to 23 seconds left. 31-32. Can they do it? And this has been an amazing Gold Bowl. Ooh, touchdown, Debo. 25 yards into the end zone with 15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And the Bangkok Pandas have taken the lead. Wow. What a game, what a performance. A late game touchdown in the back of the end zone for Deebo Samuels Jr. from Joe Burrow. And it is 38-32. Can the Gazelles do it? Drew Davis III is going to get an opportunity to return this. Not going to get a whole lot there, as it's only for 20 yards. Going to come down to probably this final play from 24 yards out. Can they get a Hail Mary for the win? Well, and that'll do it. Cubs Bryant, 33-yard catch. The Ghana Gazelles took them all the way down to the wire, but the Bangkok Pandas are going to three-peat here with a late-game touchdown from Deebo Samuels Jr. from Joe Burrow. What an incredible game. What an incredible performance by both teams. A great season from the Ghana Gazelles. 5-5 to a playoff upset against the Houston Stags, playoff upset against the Salt Lake City Comets, and almost a Gold Bowl upset here today. But Jalen Jones is going to probably be your Gold Bowl MVP here for this one. A three-peat for the Bangkok Pandas. This has been an incredible season 15 for the CWSFL. An amazing performance from both teams. But Jalen Jones did his thing here today, and he is now your Gold Bowl 15 MVP as he had 18 rushes, 270 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 receptions, 7 yards, and a touchdown. The hat trick here on this one. Wow, what a performance from him here today. Bangkok Pandas are your season 15 Gold Bowl champions. They now have 6 Gold Bowls in franchise history, the most in league history, and the first team to three-peat in league history. What a franchise that entered in season 4 has turned out to be. But this game was an incredible performance though by the Ghana Gazelles, who just came short. Mike Vick Jr., man, 13 for 18, 275 yards, 2 touchdowns, had an interception in the first quarter but then played incredible after. Lead Nick 5 for 112, 2 touchdowns, and almost had the game-winning touchdown for them. But man, he left it all out on the field. He played incredible. Same with Cubs Bryant's 3 for 82. Drew Davis 16 for 158, 2 touchdowns, and a ton of return yards as well. And the kick return, punt return, he played incredible as well for the Ghana Gazelles and did everything he could to try to get them to a victory. Defense did their part as well as Cog Ultra Magnus, 8 tackles. You saw Trey Martin second, 9 tackles. Phillip Allen 6 tackles. Alex Dane had 2 tackles as well, man. That secondary played their part, and like we said coming in the pregame, the secondary is going to be able to hold their own, so it's going to be up to the D-line to make some things happen. And then the special teams as well. Sonny had 2 field goals, 2 from 50-plus yards, man. He did his thing, really brought that leg, and made some special teams plays. Same with Drew Davis III. Look at that, 158 kick return yards. His 49 was the longest, a 39-yard punt return, man. He played incredible in the special teams. For the Bangkok Pandas, Joe Burrow, 16 for 18, 223, 3 touchdowns. That was a huge difference on this one from the last one they lost early in the regular season. Debo Samuel, 6 for 102 and a touchdown. Peyton, 5 for 55 and a touchdown. Samuel Brown Jr., 2 for 57. Jalen Jones, we know what he did. He was your Gold Bowl MVP, man. A big 2 runs there from Big 2 runs there from JB Jr. as well. And then the defense, you saw Mad Max get an interception. You saw the D-line do their things with 5 tackles for losses and a sack here in this one. You had Archie Wild and Jay Rugger making their thing with 10 total tackles, or 10 combined tackles. Jay Rugger with 2 tackles for loss. This defense, man, they were really put to the test here tonight as the Ghana Gazelles did everything they could. Just was not enough as the Bangkok Pandas score late. But the pass from Debo Samuel Jr. from Joe Burrow for a victory of 38-32 here, man. This is an incredible game, 17-13. Look at that fourth quarter scoring. This is an amazing game. Ghana Gazelles lead it at the half. Pandas get it done though at the end with a second half comeback there. It was a lot of fun. Season 15 has been incredible. Ghana Gazelles had an amazing season here, and can't wait to see what the future holds for them. Bangkok Pandas got a 3-peat done here and are your Gold Bowl 15 champions. Season 15 has been incredible. Appreciate everybody that was involved and that was watching and tuning in. Season 16 is getting ready to start here soon. It's going to be a lot of fun. We cannot wait to see how that one plays out and how this off season is going to look. But appreciate everybody for watching and tuning in, and peace out.